All right, y'all, we've got a big story today. I'm talking billionaire big, historic big. Michael and Susan Dell, yes, those Dells, just announced a $6.25 billion gift to fund investment accounts for 25 million American kids. This layers on top of the federal Invest America initiative, which is also called Trump accounts under the big, beautiful bill. But the headlines are wild. The math is massive, and the impact could really be generational. But here's the real question. What in the world do these accounts actually do for kids? And does this solve the deeper wealth problem we have in America? Let's break it all down. So here's the core of the story. Michael and Susan Dell are personally contributing $6.25 billion to boost what the government is already doing with the Trump accounts. Here's how it works. The federal program seeds $1,000 into an investment for every child born 2025 to 2028. So I don't know if you knew that was happening, but it's already happening. Now, it'll be required that this money is invested in broad stock index, which means that kids can actually access the funds at age 18 and they can use it for college, for a home, or for a business. The Dell family's gift adds on top of that $250 for each child that's under 10 in zip codes where the median family income is $150,000 or less. That's 25 million children getting an account, and the Dells said something really powerful. They said, "We want kids to know that their families care, that their communities care, and that their countries care." It is a historic philanthropic move, and yes, one of the largest single private commitments to children in US history. But what does it mean? Let's talk impact. The idea behind these investment accounts is simple. When kids have assets, they are more likely to graduate high school, go to college, start a business, buy a home, and they're statistically less likely to end up incarcerated. Michael Dell actually said that directly. This move was backed up by research. Kids with early investment accounts, even small ones, think differently about money, about future possibilities, and about what's normal for them. That's pretty powerful. As Brad Gerster, who helped push the program through Congress, said, "This initiative creates a unique platform for major giving because donors can trust the money will track with the US economy." Here's the translation, everyday terms. Instead of giving one-time aid, this creates a growth asset for a child that can compound for up to 18 years. And that's pretty big. Now, the article doesn't sugarcoat this part. These accounts are not a solution to childhood poverty. They will not fix cuts to Medicaid. They will not fix cuts to food stamps. They will not fix rising childcare costs or a lack of paid parental leave. And as of 2024, 13% of kids still live in poverty. These new accounts help at age 18. But they do not feed a 2-year-old today. They don't keep the lights on next month. And another limitation, of course, is the stock market. Stock market participation is highly unequal. Only 58% of American households own stock, and the top 1% own almost half of all the stock wealth. The bottom 50%, 1%. So these new accounts help kids start on the right side of that divide, but they only grow if parents or employees keep contributing along the way. The article says that pretty clearly. Without real financial support early in life, these investment accounts alone won't fix the deeper issues. So the question becomes, is this a meaningful step forward, or is it just an optimistic one? Let's talk quickly about both sides. Here's what this means for wealth building. And I want to zoom out and add some of my own personal perspective. This initiative is good. It's generous. It gives millions of kids a starting line they did not have before. But the truth is, an index fund account for a child is not a wealth building system. It is an investment. It's not a strategy. It's a tool. It's not a foundation, because whatever that account grows to at age 18, it is a one-time moment. The real long-term wealth is created when a family has liquidity, control, predictability, savings, tax efficiency, growth, and the ability to borrow against the assets they own. And this is why so many families build a private family bank. And a lot of them use the infinite banking concept. Think about it. These Trump accounts are basically a tiny starter version of what wealthy families already do. Wealthy families put money aside early. They give the money time to compound. They use it at key life milestones. They contribute consistently. They pass along financial habits. Except wealthy families generally do it privately in systems that they control. Definitely not in government programs for a limited window. And that's really why wealthy families stay wealthy. Now, I'm not comparing whole life cash value to index funds. They are two different tools, two different purposes. But the underlying philosophy is identical. Start early, let money grow, give kids an advantage. And that's something every family can do regardless of government programs. So here's the bottom line. Michael and Susan Dell just made a historic gift. It's going to open doors for millions of kids. It's going to normalize investing. It's going to give families a sense of hope for long-term financial opportunity. But at the same time, real wealth requires a plan, not just an account. So if you want to build a system for your kids and that your kids can rely on, not just at age 18, for every stage of life, that's where the infinite banking concept becomes incredibly powerful. You can create your own family bank. You can give your kids access to capital. You can build something that grows no matter what the stock market does. And you can do it on your timeline, not Congress's. If you want help setting that up, or you want to learn how other families have used it to create real wealth, then click the link in the description of this video. Book a free call with us, myself, or one of our other teammates here at the Banking Bros. We'll walk you through exactly how to build your own system so your family's financial future isn't dependent on laws, budgets, or billionaires. I'm Joe Nadeau. Thanks for watching. And remember, a gift can absolutely change a moment, but a system can change a generation.